The story of General Electric begins not in the boardrooms of skyscrapers or the dizzying chaos of Wall Street, but in the imagination of a man who saw light where there was only darkness. In the late 19th century, Thomas Edison, with his restless genius and fierce determination, invented the electric light bulb, a small glass miracle that would illuminate the modern age. Out of that spark, GE was born, and for more than a century it would grow into a symbol of American innovation, ambition, and strength. But as with all great empires, brilliance alone would not be enough to shield it from pride, greed, and the cruel winds of change. For decades, General Electric wasn't just a company, it was America itself. It built the turbines that powered cities, the jet engines that lifted planes into the sky, and the medical machines that gave doctors the power to see inside the human body. Its name was etched into appliances in millions of kitchens and whispered in the same breath as progress. Families trusted GE. Investors revered it. Politicians pointed to it as proof of the American dream. And yet, behind the shimmering surface of greatness lay a truth that would one day unravel it all. The seeds of its downfall were being planted at the height of its success. The company's meteoric rise in the 20th century was shaped by leaders like Jack Welch, a man celebrated and feared in equal measure. Welch, sharp-eyed and relentless, ruled GE with a philosophy of winning at any cost. He turned managers into gladiators, pitting them against one another, rewarding the best and casting out the rest. Under his reign, GE soared, its stock price becoming the envy of Wall Street. Welch was hailed as the manager of the century, and GE became a corporate colossus, straddling industries from finance to entertainment. But success built on pressure and constant expansion is fragile. Welch's obsession with shareholder value transformed GE into a financial powerhouse rather than an industrial one. Wall Street loved it, but deep inside, the company was losing touch with what had once made it great: invention, innovation, and real-world production. The light bulb of Edison's legacy began to flicker. When 𝗕𝗵𝗲𝗼 inherited the throne from Welch in 2001, the world had already changed. The dot-com bubble had burst, 9/11 had shaken the nation, and the financial markets were growing unstable. 𝗕𝗵𝗲𝗼 faced an impossible task: carry the weight of Welch's legacy while steering the company into a new century. But he inherited more than just a legacy, he inherited a fragile house of cards. GE Capital, the financial arm Welch had inflated into a Wall Street darling, was exposed to risks no one could fully control. Then came 2008. The financial crisis struck like a hurricane, tearing through banks, businesses, and homes. GE, once considered untouchable, suddenly stood on the brink of collapse. The proud giant that had once powered America now found itself begging for federal lifeline.